Hello parents and carers, thank you so much for watching this week's video. Today I want to share a strategy, a method, something that you can use that can really help to increase good behavior in your children. But first, my name is Veronica Kasenga Free-For-All. Really happy that you are watching this channel. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do so by just pressing the subscribe button. Share this video with as many people as you can, because we are a community and we need to help each other. So the more you share, the more parents you will also be helping. Today, I want to share with us, this is part 2 of part 1 of the power of attention, where I explained about how powerful this method is, your attention. Children do everything that they do for attention, and you are going to give your child your attention anyway, so you might as well use it in order to improve the behavior that you want to see on a regular basis. So today, as you can see, I've got my chart with me, and I'm going to basically demonstrate how you can use the power of attention to help improve your child's behavior. So this is called an attention chart, right? This is actually my son's, which I did on him about 6 years ago. That's how old it is. So the power of attention is when you give attention to something that you want to see on a regular basis. And as I said, you are going to give your attention anyway, so you might as well use it in a correct way in order to improve the behavior you want to see on a regular basis. So I want to teach us how to do an attention chart so that you can use it with your children. So as you can see, when you do an attention chart, it's really good to think about, obviously you know who the person is, it's your child. You can only do it with one child at a time. You can't use one attention chart for 2 children, so it's 1 per child. You need to think about what the behavior it is that you want to see improve. Do you want to see them going to bed on time? Do you want to see them brushing their teeth without you fussing in the morning or even before bedtime? So think about the behavior that you want to see improve. You want to see them doing on a regular basis without you constantly nagging at them to do it. Think about when you want them to do it. Is it before bed? Is it in the morning? So you think about when is the ideal time that you want them to do. If it's cleaning their bedroom, maybe you want them by 7 p.m. to have tidied up their bedroom and put all the toys away, put all the books away because they're about to have dinner. And so you want it done by 7 p.m. So think when you want it to be done. And also you need to think of why. I have explained, I believe, in a previous video about the importance of explaining to children why they need to do what they're doing. It helps them understand and it helps them want to do it. If you don't give them a reason, you are going to have to repeat yourself because they won't understand why they're doing what you want them to do. So please put a reason. If it's to make the bed, the reason you want the bedroom tidy because it looks nice, and they can get a good night's sleep. So you think of the reason why you want them to do what they want them to do and write it down. Okay. Then, so this is what it would ideally look like when you do yours. You can do this on Microsoft Word, so it looks much neater than mine, okay? So you can do yours on Microsoft Word. So what you would have on the side is the number of weeks you're going to do this for. Now, psychologists say that, it takes about 21 days for us to change a behavior, but really it takes 21 days for you to even understand, okay, I need to change this behavior. So that's why we say you do it for about 4 weeks. So you have the weeks on the side, and then you put the days that you're going to do it across. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to Saturday. Maybe you might want to do it just for 5 days, but normally Monday to Sunday, okay? And then every single day when the child does what they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it, they will basically get a sticker. Kids love stickers. So you can use star-shaped ones, you can use emoji face ones, you can use whatever you want. But you put something there in order to indicate that on Monday at that particular time, they did what they were supposed to do. And so you do the same thing on Tuesday, the same thing on Wednesday, and so forth. Every day when they are doing the thing that you want them to do, you will basically put a sticker. Now the sticker you're putting indicates you are paying attention to the good behavior, and you're rewarding them by putting a sticker on there. Okay, so let's imagine week 1, everything goes fantastic. They've done it. They've got a sticker every single day. Week 2, on Monday, your child forgets to tidy up, or whatever it is you want them to do, they forget to do it. What do you do in that situation? Well, we recommend that if they forget to do it or don't do it, then remember what I said, the power of attention. What you pay attention to, that's what you're going to get more of. So if they forget, you don't want to pay attention to that. You are going to just pretend it didn't happen, and you're just going to not put a stick out. You're not going to do anything. You're just going to ignore it. The next day, you might want to give them a reminder. The next day, if they do it, then they get a sticker. The next day they do it, they get a sticker. The next day they forget, no sticker. And the following day they get a sticker. So they only get stickers when they do it. Why? Because we are paying attention only to the behavior that we want to see repeated. If they forget, we just ignore it. Okay? And you do the same thing over the weeks. Now, I've had parents say, who have done this before, say, yeah, they were excellent one week. The following week, the whole week was a mess. And then the following week, they did it there, and they did it there, and they did it there, and they missed it there. It is likely to happen. Remember, if you've been doing something a certain way for a very long time, you're not just going to change that behavior straight away. It takes time. But the more you are paying attention to that good behavior, the more in the future that behavior will improve. Now, I can't give you a time scale of when the behavior is going to improve, but I know it will because I have done this myself. As I said, this is my son's old one, which hangs on my fridge until this day. And I know that it works. There are behaviors that I used to constantly repeat for him to do that now I don't. He does the dishes without me asking him to do it. He makes his bed. They both make their bed. I've got two. They both make their bed without me asking them to do it. So there are things that they just do without me having it. But it took some time to get them to get like that. So what I'm saying is we do need to be patient with this. You might have a perfect week. You might have a miss and match week. Or you might even have 2 perfect weeks, a missed week. But the idea is to do this to help them to basically make it a habit, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to help them make what they need to do become a habit so that they can consistently do it. So what behaviors would an attention chart be good for? Well, I've written some examples. You might want to use an attention chart for things like reading. If you have a child that doesn't like reading, or just finds that really boring, but it's something that, if they're in school, they need to do. So you might set a time for them to read every day for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So you might use it for reading, use it for bedtime routine. You can use it for brushing teeth, homework, washing up, cleaning duties, eating. There's some children who don't like eating. And the idea of just sitting on the table and just eating their meal, they find that very challenging. So you might want to use an attention chart to encourage them to sit on a table and eat their meal and finish. You might even want to use this on a bus journey. I had a parent who shared with me in a program that, they tried it on a bus journey. So if getting the bus every day is something you have to do because you have to go to work or you have to drop them to school, but when you get the bus, your child kicks are fast, they talk and all of that, you might want to encourage them, to be able to get on the bus and sit and not scream or shout. You have to work out how you would do that if you're going to use it on the bus journey. But the idea is every day that you're going to get on the bus for whatever length of time that you're going to travel for, you would like them to sit still. You would like them to, they can talk obviously, but I don't know. But, a parent did share with me that they used it on a bus journey and it was very, very helpful. So I've put that there as well. Give it a try. Let me know how you get on in the comment section, because I'd love to know if you're going to use it and what you're going to use it for. I would really love your feedback. Now you might be wondering, so how long do I do or use this attention chart for? Well, as we say, you do it for 4 weeks consistently, and see if there is an improvement in their behavior, and then you might want to stop using the attention chart. Continue to praise them, making sure that they are doing it, continue paying attention, but you're not necessarily recording it. You're not giving them a sticker for it. So you do it for 4 weeks, you take a break, see if they continue. If you notice that they start sliding away again, going back to their old ways, you may want to use the attention chart again, or you may want to choose a different method, which I look forward to sharing with you other strategies that you can use to help to improve the positive behavior. So a couple of rules around doing an attention chart. First of all, attention chart work really well for children who are aged between 3 and about 10 years old. Any child who is over that, so I would say probably up to 13, it depends on your child's understanding, because I used it on my son until he was about 12 and a half. So it depends on your child's level of understanding, because when children hit 11, 12, they start thinking differently. They start thinking, what's in it for me? So doing an attention chart, they're going to be thinking, okay, what do I get at the end of it? So you may choose to use it, but then maybe do like a reward at the end of the 4 weeks. So if for the whole 4 weeks they get certain number of stars, then they might get a little reward. The second rule is make sure the reward is not anything expensive. Make sure it's not money, because the whole idea of the attention chart is for you to increase your child's good behavior so that it becomes the norm. But it's not about the reward. It is about the attention that you're giving to them. That is the reward. That's enough, okay? And since they desire our attention anyway, so giving them your attention is enough. So when we start adding rewards on it makes it a little bit ineffective. So the focus goes onto the reward rather than on the attention. So if you want to use it on children who are over the age of 11, try it. Add a little reward at the end, which can be something like maybe they get extra time on TV, extra time on a computer. Maybe we get to go out as a family. We get to have a picnic. Keep whatever reward you're going to give, inexpensive, and just make sure it's not money. Okay. The second tip is to make sure that you are praising them, because again, that is key. You're paying attention, great, but when they do what they're supposed to do, remember to add praise onto it, because that is what's going to motivate them to continue to do it. If you have any questions regarding attention chart, then just post your questions in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to get back to you on any questions that you have. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do so by pressing the subscribe button. Share my videos with as many people as you can. And I hope this was really, really helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.